Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Stenodux here, and to start off part 3, where we ended off in part 2, I cut it off pretty suddenly. There is some more stuff that plays into the story, so I'm just going to let that play out real quick, and then we'll actually move on to the next part of this Let's Play. But in this particular part, we just saw, following part 2, is Edelgard had come up to us and was very thankful for us, thankful to the player for leading in the battle, and asked if we'd be able to take on the bandits, whatever. So now Geralt is asking if we're adjusting the life on the at the monastery. So yes, I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you, but I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
I can't let them die.
I wish I could offer you my support.
I'm a perfectionist, so I will go through the mission until nobody's dead.
I'll try to figure out
and I've done it,
from you.
but not on Maddening.
Don't let your guard down, ever.
Alright, now it's going to progress things like normal. It's Annette's birthday. We'll get Annette some flowers, whatever. Alright, so here is where we can actually progress with what we want to do. So, yeah, I'm just going to send this off like this, and then next time you see me, I'm probably going to be wearing a different shirt, because it's going to be a different day when I record. So, see you then. Alright guys, welcome back. So what I did between the day of me recording the first part of this part and now, I finally got around to doing some of the extra stuff in between days. So I just did some of the extra stuff that you do during the day, which isn't important for the story at all or for the walkthrough. Just kind of gives you some more stuff. It's going to give us instructions for the lectures here. Again, I'm covering the top right thing here, so I can't see what that is. So, but basically, you can instruct your units to be doing certain things. So we have on the top, it says there's 3. It says number 3. That's how many students you can train. So what's good to do is just training all these units to do different things and to learn different things. So Edelgard's an axe user, but she would be good with swords, so I'm kind of debating making her use swords still. Dorothea is really great as a mage, which is exactly what I would like to do. Those 3 stars that are look like they're dimmed out, like they're grayed out, those are stats that your units can actually become proficient in. If you see, there's obviously the blue arrow that goes up, that's something they're good in. The red one means that goes down, means that it's not a good stat. But you can improve upon them so that they do become good stats. You just have to invest the time in them. So because I like Dorothea as both a, I think they call it white magic and black magic. I could be wrong with that. I think that this is reason, and then this is faith. Yeah, this is faith. But they're basically 2 different kinds of magic, and they're both really powerful. So, how about Bernadetta? What is she good with? We can teach her to be on horseback. I'm gonna wait to do that though. Let's go back to Edelgard. Again, the green faces mean that you can teach them multiple things at a time. So what am I gonna do here? I don't want to teach her magic. She's gonna be probably like an armored unit, so I don't want to do axes either though. Yeah, let's teach her heavy armor, because eventually when she become, I won't say that's a spoiler. Eventually she's gonna utilize that skill a lot more. So now we have 1 more person to teach, and I'm thinking Bernadetta. I think Bernadetta definitely deserves it. Excuse me. We'll teach her horseback riding, because if she can move around the map and snipe people like crazy, she'll become a lot better. So then next, you can also auto-instruct if you didn't want to sit through all that, but that's random and then that doesn't really help you. Group tasks, so that you can actually teach everybody to do different things. Increases on their skills. There's the riding skills, heavy armor, and flying. So 2 units that definitely, like I said, Bernadetta and Ferdinand is actually going to eventually be like a paladin, probably. So we're going to teach them that for now. Goals, you can update these goals to see what you want your units to be proficient in. So if I'm going to do axe, and the other one I want her to do heavy armor, because that's what she's going to end up being. Hubert, I don't really care about Hubert. I don't really end up using him late game anyway. Not as much. I mean, I prefer the other units. I think they're more powerful, honestly. So, no, that's not what I wanted. Bow and riding. We want to make sure that they use both of those. I don't know what we want Petra to be. Obviously, a swords person would be great. I don't think axes though. Flying. I think she actually can become a Pegasus Knight in due time. Casper, don't really care. Linhart, that's fine. Ferdinand. For now, we're gonna do lance and riding. Hubert, again, I don't really care about Hubert. We're probably barely gonna use him. Maybe we'll find more use for him, but again, I highly doubt it. May I ask you something? When one professor lectures many students, some will inevitably have trouble keeping up. I wonder how this problem might be solved.
Is that so?
I tried to give a good answer. Curious to see how Dorothea is doing. How is she doing?
Well,
Of course.
Alright, well, we're not going to sift through all these. These just increase your relationships with your students, and honestly, that's not at all important.
okay.
Indeed.
I did customize all the units to have their own, to have new outfits, because apparently you unlock that with the DLC, which I did get, and I have been playing through the DLC, which is awesome.
Thanks.
It's really fun, really interesting, so I'm enjoying it. Alright, so now we're unlocking a bunch of extra stuff too. So now we have the battle. So this is what the primary focus is going to be for this part, is these auxiliary battles, I guess. But this isn't main game stuff. But there is a practice battle here. So I can't go here. I need to be a level 3 to do that. Let's deploy for the practice battle then. But if this has nothing to do with the story, then I honestly don't think it's important to show, and then I can just skip to the next mission. So let's see what this practice battle is, and if it is actually important. Because if it's not, then I'm just going to cut to the next mission after I have this completed. Yeah, this is just a practice battle.
It's I doubt
And this is just going to teach you
I
all that stuff. So,
joining for
yeah, I don't think this is important to the story, guys. So I'm going to cut this right here for now. And then when you see me again, we're actually going to be at an important, excuse me, it's hard to talk sometimes, an important mission. So I'll see you in a few.
Hated the bandits.
Alright guys, so did some of that extra stuff I was telling you about. Apparently now they located the bandits for the story, which means we can actually progress with the story.
I'm going back.
But I'm gonna skip some of this dialogue. I mean, we're gonna read it fast. I hope you guys can read as fast as I can. So yeah, they're all nervous. This is like their first big mission. So we're just gonna.
It's time, Professor.
We're gonna try to motivate them as best we can. Alright, so now we're on to the big mission. So there's the marketplace here that would actually be probably very useful to go to, just to make sure that you know, everybody's got the weapons that they, or the weaponry and maybe defenses that they need, because everyone's gonna need some we have shields? There should be shields here. Maybe not in the armory. Maybe they haven't been unlocked yet fully. Well, hang on. We can. I'm sure I saw some. Yeah, we can sell some of these. We don't need these. What about in the convoy? Didn't I have any in the convoy? Guess not. Oh, I didn't realize I had these. I got these from logging into the game. Dang, they really increase your stats though. Maybe I'll have to use those later. That's not cheating. It was given to me with no cheats. Item shop. What else we got? Oh, okay. No, here's some shields and stuff. So, well, I want to clear out the inventory here. So let's store this. Obviously we need to steel sword. We got a leather shield on her. Everybody else doesn't have that many items, so but I want to make sure everybody's got vulneraries. So doesn't Edelgard have an extra one? Does she not? No, she doesn't have an extra one. Who has an extra? No, wait, no, she does. Let's give her this one. Let's give him this one. Linhart. Alright, we're gonna go with this for now. And then what I'll do... Battalions. Ooh. Oh, we haven't unlocked that yet? Okay, I was gonna see if I can refresh those. Well, we're gonna need people who are kind of low to do this. So let's give... Is that... Oh no, crap. I just realized. He can't equip that because he uses the lance. So... Bernadetta can't either. She can. How about her? Yeah, she can also. We're out of stock now. Let's go back to inventory. Oh, I clicked mission instead. No. Inventory. Okay, last thing. So then we're gonna make sure that he trades this with someone who can actually equip it. So, this Casper would be a good idea. Where's the shields? I can't see that on my screen. There it is. Okay, good. And then I think he needed a lance because his is low. So, again, marketplace. Now see, this is why it's rough to watch me do this stuff sometimes. He just needs one extra lance. So let's buy him a lance. How much money do we have? Because it's blocked off on my screen again. So we have about 5,000. Just under 5,000. So, alright. I believe with that, we're good to start the mission. Right? Red Canyon suggested level 3. Even though it's going to send us, it's going to show us level 7 people, probably, because they overlevel everybody. So this is going to be interesting, because obviously if you guys saw last episode, it was really rough, and that was the prologue. Well, not really the prologue. That was the first mission, was the mock battle, and I didn't want to lose anybody, especially early on. All right, so we get Divine Pulse now. So Divine Pulse means that if for some reason we do make a very costly mistake, we can revert time. Alright, we're trying again.
So the thief.
I have a lot of footage of me redoing this mission several times, getting really angry. It's going to take a lot of editing over the weekend, because obviously this is not going to be uploaded today. So, what I ended up realizing is that
I will prevail. Stay focused.
I'm not going to go into that.
Oh, no.
As you wish.
I will get the victory.
Put me in there.
That's my cue.
Battle. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
That's a good thing the attack missed.
So now you know your limits. Regrettable.
Only a fool challenges me. These ruffians.
I'd rather be napping.
I killed.
So, nobody took any damage. That's a good thing. Now it's just a matter of how we're going to evade these people who are here now. Okay, we want ranged units a bit farther away. But still close enough to approach. Like, this should be fine like this. Okay, now they're here. Now they've approached. So, again, we want to make sure we use... Well, we want to take care of this archer, of course. Crap, the attack missed, and we took a lot of damage. Still didn't consider that option as well.
The mark of nobility. This.
Don't miss your attack. Good.
Hardly worth my time. Allow me to.
Alright, this is fine. Alright, so we just gotta give Petra some heals. That's fine.
Caution is needed. Well, how was that?
Good.
What? I...
Alright, they're approaching now. So we want to just lure them over here. We want to make sure that we keep everybody coming over here, because otherwise we're not going to survive out in their territory. We want to make sure we're bringing them to this very narrow bridge where they're only able to attack so much, and at a certain and within a certain radius. Just got to worry about this guy. How close is the mage? I almost feel like we should Of course he lived through it.
You fought well. I will get the victory.
Good.
Now you know your
Good job, Edelgard. Alright, now let's attack with our ranged units again.
I can fight through anything.
Good.
This was beneath me.
we're just gonna keep him coming over here.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Let's heal Ferdinand here. Who's coming? Who's approaching? So we've got, okay, 2 axe users and a bow user still. That's good. Trying to conserve our heals from Linhardt until we get to the point where we're really in some tight situations and we need to heal everybody. For now, everyone's good with the vulneraries that we have, so. Let's move everybody back 1. That should suffice for movement's sake. Let's move them back here. Actually, no. You stay here. Move some more ranged units back a little farther. This'll work. So we just keep them coming here. Except they're being really strategic about how far they keep themselves. And we can't go up there because then we're going to be in their range, so we just got to keep moving back. The only one I want to keep up front is Byleth. This should be fine. Because now it's going to make it so he has to go into his attack position. Okay, Byleth's a little low, but that's okay.
Be mindful. One more success.
You got a crit, that's good. No, that's not what I was supposed to do. That's just lovely. That's not at all what I was supposed to do. That might have just screwed me here. One mistake can cost you everything. Let's see. Let's see how bad it costs me. Yeah, bad. Cost me real bad. And now I have to use a Divine Pulse because it did the wrong thing, even though he was supposed to attack from that far away. Let's just restart from the beginning of the player phase.
I will prevail.
I will get the victory.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. As you wish.
Oh, does he no longer have Meyer? I guess not. Right.
That's my cue.
That's a pain.
Be mindful.
No, I accidentally clicked it twice. Okay, it worked. That's fine. Actually, no, this is gonna work really well. Let's have Linhardt use his heal. How many does he have left? 4. All right, so I have 3 left.
Stay focused. Oh no.
Beautiful. Now he can only reach. He's gonna go after Byleth, which is good. We want you to go after Byleth.
Put me in there.
Alright, so I healed with that attack. That's good. This will all be a whole lot better when we get to Sword of the Creator. When that finally does happen.
Victory received.
Cool, cool, cool.
Dis-
Now we gotta lure out these guys. I want to make sure everyone's in position first. No telling how far I'm gonna have to bring them out. As of yet, at least. I'm gonna move everyone forward like this. I want to bring Bernadetta out as far as I can now. I think we can take them all, because they're all axe users. So long as I use my strategy that I've been using so far, I should be able to take them all out this turn, possibly. So what I'm going to do... Oh, this is what gave me some trouble last time, is that there's a... Ooh, that's tricky. So I got to get to a spot where only one of them can reach me, which would be here. If I go here, then two of them can attack me. So we want to make sure only one of them can reach me here. Bring everybody forward as much as they can go, without reaching enemy territory, that is. Okay, I feel confident with this. Okay, so I did heal there a little bit. Doesn't really matter all that much, but still, that's a good thing. Okay. Now they're all in. Now they're all in their. Okay. He's already low, so we don't want to use Dorothea on him. We want to use our ranged characters on the opponents that already have that still have a decent amount of health left. So can Petra take you out? Awesome, Petra.
Keep up the momentum.
Good job, Edelgard. I feel like we're really we're getting it now. Training sword plus. What does that do differently? We don't. No, we don't want the training sword. We want the bows. We want more characters to be able to be more ranged, which is what's really important about this whole thing, is making sure that you're using your ranged units. Anybody that could possibly use any range attacks are going to be very important here. Good.
Mark of nobility.
Really good. Okay, I found the good strategy.
Be mindful.
You've got the chest key. We want to take the chest key as well as use a vulnerary. We want somebody... There's that gold spot there, that yellow spot. We want someone to gain XP there, and I'm going to put Dorothea there because she's barely gained any XP, and we need her to level up. Okay, she's getting there. But we want to level her up because she's going to be very useful for later in the game. We want to lure you out, so we're going to go right here. Thankfully, Edelgard's got an extra set of vulneraries, so we're going to trade one to Byleth. Then we're going to advance everybody slightly forward. Ever so slightly, though. Not too far. Trying to think, we're going to have to... We either gotta approach this left, like west, from the west side, or we need to go north. And I don't know what the best bet was. I thought it was this way. I don't honestly know. I do believe that one archer will actually try to make his way around this way, and then I ended up going this way before I had died the last time, and then he went backwards. So I think if we can lure him, the one guy to go this way, and then end up cutting back this way, then we can try to eliminate more sooner. Which I think that's what we're gonna try to go with. But for now, we're just gonna put everybody forward this way. Alright. Oh, does she use all her magic? Okay, Dorothea used all her magic. So that's a problem. She needs to get a bow. We need to give her a bow. Next time we're back at the monastery. Oh, he had a crit. Good job, Linhart.
Be mindful.
Alright, let's see what happens this next turn. Okay, so yeah. So we've got an archer coming our way.
Stay focused.
That's actually really good, so we can actually take care of him sooner. Lure him out so then we can keep approaching the other ones. So I'm not currently in his field of view. He will be in view soon. We're going to use another vulnerary. I don't want to use them all, but that's going to be the best way to heal for right now. We want to save Linhart's heals. And we're going to swarm him when we get the chance. Once he gets close enough, we're going to just be relentless in going after him. Okay, perfect. So what we can do now is we can just send Petra forward. That's going to be tough, actually. No, we're going to want somebody who can do more damage with this first attack. Perfect. Perfect. Edelgard can take him out in one hit. Alright, so that leaves these four, and then this archer here. Now, part of me wants to lure out this archer as well. We just gotta be really careful in doing so, however. But I'm thinking over here might be the best way to go. So we're gonna bring everybody back this way. I think that's gonna be our best strategy here. Here's to hoping, at least. So we want to lure out that one archer, because we want to get as much XP as we can. So killing any possible enemy is going to help here. No, we can't leave anybody free. We have to eliminate everything, everyone and everything. And we are not in his field of view yet, which is good. So we're just going to keep going forward, and eventually we will get to the point where we're going to have send somebody into his field of view so he can start approaching us. I just don't know who's going to do it, and I don't know how we're going to do it. In theory, no, see, that's not a good idea. Yes, he would die instantly as well. So we need to send somebody who's going to be able to take the attack. And I nominate Edelgard for that. I know Edelgard's probably got the best defenses for that. And she's got a hand axe for when they get close. So we're going to test that out. So let's see how much he would do this next turn. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's still a lot better. So we're just going to leave her here. We're going to end the turn. And he's going to attack. Okay. Now the question is, does that bring him forward? In theory, that would bring him forward. So let's see. Yeah. See, now he's approaching. So because we attacked him, he's going to want to approach now. So again, make sure we bring our best people forward. Our melee people forward, excuse me, because they're all really useful here for their own ways, in their own ways. Beautiful. So now we want to, excuse me. How much does she do with? Oh no, I'm talking about Dorothea, because we need to get her levels. But yeah, that does nothing. That literally does nothing at all. So let's, how about Casper? Because we need to see if he can get some levels in here. Not much either. And besides, we're not going to be using Casper. We're going to be end up recruiting more units that are actually going to be more useful than I think Caspar can be. Caspar, even when I was playing this game for the first time, just wasn't that useful to me. I'm afraid to use anybody. Okay, she used her crest and she was able to shoot a second time. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's great. No, that's really, really good. So then we can progress forward with everybody now and try to lure them out one at a time. And once we get to that point, wow, I'm actually having a much better time now than I did the last several times that I tried doing this mission, which is good. No, that's really good. Again, a lot of editing is going to be done. Alright, so the question is, who's going to approach from here? We need to watch out for these two. So they can't reach us if we bring just Byleth forward. But then, will they start approaching if we get to this spot here? They might. And then we wouldn't have to worry about anybody taking any damage. So let me do this. Again, we want to make sure our actually no, we don't want them out too far. We're going to do this. This is a good idea. Dorothea is not going to be useful anymore. She has no more magic. Gotta remember that. Alright, we're going to try this, and we're going to see what happens. Worst case, I move... Okay, yeah, so Byleth's got to come forward 1. These two are going to try to approach. They're not going to be able to reach us. So, I honestly think that... How many... Okay, we still have 2 charges left. So the question is... Do I go forward, have this guy come forward, but then these other ones are also going to come forward at the same time? And would I be able to take all 4 of them? And I don't know. Or do I try to send them back, have Violet rush forward just so it lures them into place, and then try to face them all on this this incline here? That's tricky. And I only get 2 redos, so I can obviously have to put Byleth there. Worst case, they can run back the next turn. But I don't want to bring them out too forward, just in case. Okay, she healed with that attack. That's good. Oh! Oh, no, they didn't even try approaching. Oh, that's actually perfect. Oh, that makes it a whole lot easier. Oh, that makes it a whole lot easier. Okay, no, we don't want to gain levels with Hubert. We're not going to be using him much. We want to only really level the people we're going to be using, which is a shame because we're going to be using Dorothea, but she can only do so much right now. We're going to have to give her a bow. She's going to have to train using a bow so she can use more, and then she can level up that way, so... Alright, well, Bernadetta hasn't let us down, so... She's quickly becoming my favorite unit in the game because she's proven to be so useful. Like, incredibly useful. Okay, wonderful. This is why, like, when I played this, my 5 characters that I always played with were Byleth, Edelgard, Bernadetta, Petra, and Dorothea. Because they're just phenomenal. They're great units. So... Do we stay here? Because they're not going to come this way. We have to lure them forward still. Or should we wait? Because I'm afraid to approach. I am not going to lie. What does he have? He has an iron axe. Does he have a steel? Okay, he doesn't have a hand axe, so we can attack him from all angles with ranged units. He's not in range here. And as soon as I send... Okay, the only one that's going to be able to hit us is this guy here. So I feel confident that we can take them all. I do believe so. Real quick though, we need to make sure that Byleth gets that last heal that she needs. Because she's going to need that for later. Alright, let's see this next turn. Okay, so he's coming forward too now. We can take them both out this turn. We can do it. I want Dorothea to get this gold spot here, this XP spot. But I want to heal. I want to heal Byleth with Linhardt here. Let's do this. Oh, can he reach us from here? Wait, the boss can reach us from there? Y'all see that? The boss can reach us from there. How far can he reach? Just to there. No, end of there too.
Be mindful.
The only person I can put there is somebody who's going to be able to resist the boss. Ah, crap. This is tough. This is really tough. I actually think we need to retreat back a little bit. Question is, can everybody retreat back far enough? And that I don't know. Because again, we're gonna wanna. Ooh. Crap! He can still hit us from all angles there, but we can't face him. I'm too afraid to face him. I believe he's exceptionally strong. Unless we attack with Edelgard here. We're gonna try this. Because he can't reach us, which is a good thing. My anxiety's going right now.
You could have at least tried.
Worst case, we'll restart this turn, but...
Stay focused.
Alright, I wanted Dorothea to get this, but... we need to take out this guy here. Alright, Bernadetta. Work your magic here. Okay, that's as much as you can do. Alright, so she's level 4. Gambit will kill here. So will the Steel Sword.
That is that.
Again, we're not in range for him, but we are apparently for him, and he's coming right for us. He's gonna do 28 damage. Crap, he's gonna do 28 damage with this attack. So either way, she's dead. Wait, 28 damage, 28 damage. Who has 28 health? Nobody. Ferdinand. Ferdinand does. But he's also wielding an axe, so that wouldn't work. Crap, that sucks. The only thing I can do here is end the turn, see what happens, and hope for the best. I was hoping she can at least heal with one of those attacks, or like miss, or he can miss. Like, Alright, we need to restart from the beginning of this player phase. We get one more Divine Pulse, which means we get one more mistake to fix, and then that's it. We get 2 more tries, essentially.
Battle.
How far can you go? You can only go up to here. So the only one we have to worry about is this archer here, which means we just need to heal up with. We just need to heal everybody who's weak. So for instance, we need to heal Byleth because he's gonna shoot for 24 damage, which Byleth could survive here. So anybody who doesn't have 24 health, or I mean, really, we don't want anybody to take any damage here.
That's my cue. Oh no.
Put me in there.
I should have used that last vulnerary as with Byleth's.
As you wish.
Oh no! I just realized if I go further back, he's just gonna. Oh jeez. But then he's gonna go after Linhardt, who couldn't survive it. He's going after Bernadetta, or Hubert. Bernadetta. Bernadetta would live. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Actually, this is more than fine. This is perfect. We're in the perfect situation right now. This is gonna work. This is gonna work tremendously.
I'd rather retreat. My
You should be honored.
Let's get that last heal with Linhardt. He's got another one, right? He's got one more heal left. Okay. Alright, we're getting this. We're doing it now. Tell me the attack missed. Attack
Stay
missed.
focused. Should I have held back?
Alright. Now no one's in harm's way. Next turn we're going to heal everybody who needs to get healed with their vulneraries. Vulnerary. You take it when you're vulnerable. Alright, so that leaves this guy and this guy. There's 2 more left. Now I want to lure him out. We need to lure him out, but we need to make sure that he also doesn't get lured out. So, in order to do that, there's no way we can do that. We'd have to lure him from the other side. We'd have to literally go all the way around, lure only him out, and then face him if we wanted to get them both. But I think we should, because I think ooh. I'm just afraid of this guy, because he's going to be able to do a whole lot of damage. Because he does what? But what does he do? Like, what does his attack damage look like? Alright. Where'd I put Dorothea? Put her here so she can get some XP. There we go. Level up. Alright, so I either want to put Byleth here, who's going to be strong against the axe, or I want to put Edelgard in this spot where she's going to get more defense. I think that's what I'd rather do. Or I could just have them both out there like that. Either way, he wants Byleth more, which would prompt me to believe that he would do more damage to Byleth and hurt Byleth a lot more. But we got to make sure everybody is ready to rush this guy as soon as he's in, which he's coming now.
Do you really?
Okay. That wasn't a good confrontation, I'm not gonna lie. But at this point, we're already here. We gotta take him out. Attack with all of our ranged units. Can Dorothea do it? No, she can't do it. She would die instantly. I don't want to chance that. Beautiful. Now, I don't know if that ends the mission, or if we're able to kill the last mage.
Thank you. In any case.
Oh no, that ends the mission. That's a shame. Turn 35? That was 35 turns? Ferdinand the MVP? What did he do? What did Ferdinand do to get MVP? He did like nothing. What? How did he get MVP? I'm trying to understand that. He did like nothing. I think he might have killed one person. Or maybe he got the chest key to get the chest. Yeah, that was literally all he did. What?
Thank you so much.
What? Alright, cutscene. I remember this being a peaceful place.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place.
Because I played this game before?
You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
I'm not scared.
Do you think you can lie to me? It saddens me to know you wish to hide such things from me.
I'm not afraid, Sothis.
Well, anyhow.
To take
I am
a stand.
fascinated by this
Everybody,
place.
come take my
As
hand.
far as I can tell, this is your first
We'll
time
walk
here.
this road together through the storm. Still, it feels familiar.
How very odd. I wonder if somehow my memories have... I must admit, I am unsure.
Well, at least we beat the mission.
Beyond the name,
And now I actually learned a
seems
good
to be
strategy,
familiar
which is
way.
good.
And yet,
So now I know to for ranged units, attack first with melee characters, and then try to. Well, okay, no, for physical characters like people using axes and swords and stuff, first attack with your ranged units, and then that's when you attack with people with swords, spears, axes, etc. The best way to approach it on this difficulty,
I was wondering where you were.
and make sure a lot of people have the ability to be ranged as well.
it is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Awesome. So yeah, that completes
On our way out,
that
I had
mission.
the chance to observe the Red Canyon. Did you notice anything, Professor?
I did.
Of course. I expected as
I don't know
much.
what she's talking about.
The area was covered in ruins, each more curious than the last. They did not match the architectural style of any era or culture within the Empire, or across all of Fodlan for that matter. That can only mean one thing.
Aliens.
The Valley civilization must have flourished and
Oh.
fallen in the distant past, long before the Empire was established.
Yeah, oh yeah, aliens.
Who do you think lived there?
Aliens. Our ancestors, a culture long since perished, subterranean beings. I don't know what she means by subterranean beings. A culture long since perished. Aliens.
It's possible they
That's
weren't
what I'm
even
saying,
aliens.
Edelgard. They could have been alien for all you
Perhaps
know.
their remnants still influence this world.
Aliens always influence the world. Just so you know. They're real.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place.
Excuse me
Until
while I
we
yawn
know,
constantly.
I
I'm
ask
kind of
that you
tired.
support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
Of course.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
A temporary haven?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess. A gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life.
The arbiter of every soul. My father never told me.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
Sounds good, Rhea.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
I don't know.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on. And now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it.
What a dialogue. Just trying to figure out what everybody is, I guess. Everyone's having identity issues? No idea. So I don't know what comes up next, but obviously, like I said, each main mission is going to be one chapter. Everything in between, all unnecessary stuff, practice stuff, not important. I'm not keeping it in this walkthrough. It's just the main missions. I do trust that I'm doing obviously the right stuff in between to not only train each unit, but also make sure that they're getting stronger in each of their attributes and stuff like that. But again, the only thing that I'm focused on in this walkthrough is story, and everything else just you guys don't want to watch me do all that. So I do believe though that from here there isn't really much to offer with the exception of just all. Hang on, we had a new mission.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Okay. Why would he do that?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
So kill him.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Okay.
Even so, I would like for your class...
Absolutely. So we're going to war.
You sent for me, Lady
Catherine.
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Cool. Is that it? I think that's it. That's gonna have me go. You're curious to see how Bernadetta's doing. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's all the extra stuff. So guys, thanks again for watching. As always, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe. Please do stay tuned for some future content as I continue this walkthrough, and I do plan on working on other things over the course of the next few weeks, especially due to current events, which shall remain nameless. But again, I do thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. And if you could support in any way you can by, like I said, liking, sharing this around with people, and subscribing, of course, it really helps out the channel. And I want to thank you guys all for your constant support, especially over these last few weeks that we've been really improving on the channel. So, guys, again, stay tuned for what's to come and take care. And as always, happy gaming.